Greatly appreciated.
Coach Brenton, obviously a fair degree of relief, I guess, but also excitement of the way the team played.
Yeah, much better. It felt like that was us again playing today. We've had a couple of challenging weeks, and I guess it could have gone two ways today. But yeah, really happy that we played 4 quarters of footy. It's probably the first time for the season that we've won 4 quarters. You know, we did the basics really well. We executed the fundamentals how we planned. Turned the ball over a lot less, but most importantly, ran a game out. So, you know, we challenged the players at 3-quarter time, and they 5 goals 2 to 1 goal 2 in the last quarter. So, yeah, much better. It gives us a bit of self-belief that we can do it, and we'll review the game, get back to Adelaide tonight, and look forward to the Giants next week.
So you're back on track?
Well, we've still got a long way to go, without question. You know, we can't just say, all right, we're back to our best, because we played some good footy today. We still have got a fair bit of improvement left in us, I think. So, yeah, we'll review the game as we always do, get back to Adelaide, make sure we have a good look at the areas we need to still improve on, and we're playing a much improved GWS side next week. So, yeah, 7-day break, Easter Sunday. We'll try and get a big crowd of our home fans there for Easter Sunday, and hopefully we can replicate some of the form we showed today.
Pretty comprehensive win. How did you turn things around so completely?
I mean, just to be really, I guess, really basic in my answer, it was an even contribution from 22 players. We didn't have to rely on 6 or 7 guys playing well today. We had 22 players play their role, execute strategy and systems that we put in place, and at times it looked really exciting. But as I said, it's one win. It's a very long season. We can't afford to take the foot off the throttle at all. We've got to get back and make sure we put a 4-quarter performance in against the Giants next week.
Is that the key, though, to get everyone contributing? You said last year we only had 6 or 7. So Port Adelaide were getting a lot of contribution each week.
Oh, without question, yeah. You're not going to win many games if you're not getting an even contribution, and we understand that. A few guys were back to their best today, which was great. Our forward line looked dangerous. We had time and space there. Sam Kerridge did a very good job on Montagna. I liked Talia's game on Revolt. I thought the midfield got on top at different times of the game, and certainly our high half backs had an influence too. You know, Smith and Yench, Riley at different times. So, yeah, it was good to get an even contribution.
He wasn't best on, but it's a sort of game that you see progress in Patrick Dangerfield's form, so he get back to his best. Yeah,
I think so. I mean, at different times today, and that was good. We didn't have to rely on Dangerfield to get us, you know, an 86-point win. You know, it was spread through McKay, Thompson, Sloan. I thought Matt Crouch, in only his 2nd game, was fantastic, you know, for an 18-year-old kid to come in and play so well against some really good St Kilda mids. You know, we've got so much respect for Lenny Hayes and Armitage, and obviously, you know, Stevens was back today. So it was good for Matt Crouch to get a really good look inside a really hot contested midfield today.
What's the thinking with Josh Jenkins? I know he was overlooked over the first couple of weeks, but looked dangerous last week with the goal.
Yeah, he was good. It was good for Podsiadly and Jenkins to kick 7 between them. And what I liked about our forward line today, and I guess the whole team, was they did share it around a little bit. You know, Betts kicks 1, but I think he gave off 4. I think he had 4 score assists. So it wasn't about individuals today. It was about a team effort. Jenkins and Podsiadly are the ones today that hit the scoreboard. But I thought the forward line worked really well together to provide a team outcome. And to answer your question, I guess your original question, it was probably a really good battle and competition between Jenkins and McKernan at the start of the season. McKernan played round 1 and round 2 and then had a concussion. Jenkins has made the most of his opportunity. So McKernan played in the State League yesterday, kicked 3 goals. Jenkins kicks 4 today in the AFL. So sometimes that healthy competition internally promotes the best out of people, and we probably saw that today with Jenkins.
You've seen Dave McKay play a better game, and also Brody Smith, their run and carry was outstanding.
Yeah, both had 29 possessions. That's the best I've seen McKay play in my time at the Crows, and when he gets the ball outside, he's so damaging. But today he played with a real poise and a great calmness with the footy. He didn't turn it over. But his run's really important for us. And, you know, Smith just keeps getting better and better. We used him on the wing today. We used him across half-back. He's become a really important utility for us, so a player that can play in a variety of roles.
I thought your forward line pressure was great. You also had Rory Laird played a bit up there. What was the idea behind that?
Yeah, we swung Laird forward today just to give us, I guess, some pressure on their rebounds. So with that sort of mosquito fleet of Petrenko, Betts, Wright and Laird, I mean, I don't think any of them are above 180 centimetres, but they just provided forward pressure and tackles and chases. And as I said, the key forwards are the ones that hit the scoreboard today, but it was a lot to do with the pressure that those small forwards put on, that when the ball came back in, the St Kilda defence wasn't set. So, yeah, sometimes you pull a move and it works. And, yeah, I thought today Laird was, although he didn't have a lot of the ball, but his forward pressure was fantastic.
Would that be important moving forward to the way you structure up?
Yeah, he's still a really important defender for us. You know, today he played forward. Next week he might play back. A little bit depends on the matchups. You know, Brown, Yench and Laird, once again, are quite small, so it depends a bit on the opposition. You know, GWS next week might be a different scenario because of their size forward.
Can I ask you about Taylor Walker? What's obviously getting closer? What's the latest update on him?
Just still progressing. He's still got a couple of boxes to tick before he plays. He's right on the edge, though. We're really pushing him as hard as we can now, just to make sure that he's match conditioned. But he'll play state league footy, I think, before we bring him into the AFL. So we'll get a gradual build up from him. We'll get probably a half in the state league, maybe 3/4 the following week. So yeah, probably still a few weeks away before we see Tex.
Still a few weeks away.
Yep.
Anything else, guys?
That's it.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.